All right, going to the monsters. Here he comes. Here comes the champ. And the champ is walking into The Metal by Tenacious D. He won the first SmackOff that he was ever in. Then he won 2 more. He sang his way out of a 4th crown. Today, he tries to grab it again. The self-proclaimed highest paid caller in Jungle history attempts to make a run at becoming the greatest caller in Jungle history. This is the one you've been waiting on. The wait is over. We go to the gateway of the Inland Empire. We go to the reigning SmackOff champion, Brad in Corona. Brad, good to have you back. What's up, champ?
How you doing, Jimbo?
Great.
Hey, good. Listen, I agree with Iafrate, Jim. I do. Walking into your studio with balloons and Rich Ackerman is not smack. It is a psychotic clown show. Leff, did you juggle when you were through with the microphone in Jim Rome? Did you make a sword out of balloons and give it to little Alvy? Are you going to paint a lion on KB's face before you go? Enjoy the $5,000, bro, and the subsequent restraining order filed against you by the XR4 Ti. Why don't you make your phone call next year from another place you've never been inside of? A woman. Jim, I got to pay the monkey right off the top here. As you know, I was looking for a corporate boner pill sponsorship for my call today. Didn't happen for me, and last night I got really, really desperate. So I guess beggars can't be choosers, which is why my SmackOff call today is being brought to you by the podcast 20 Questions with Kyle Brandt. 20 questions available every Thursday on iTunes until KB has his second kid, at which point we'll be downshifting the show to 5 Questions with Kyle Brandt. Available the 4th Thursday of every 3rd month, or whenever KB's wife decides to take his kids to visit her parents. 5 Questions on iTunes. Your dreams will all be dead soon, KB. All right. David Ortiz is retiring from baseball this year. I would like to propose right now to all of America that as soon as David Ortiz retires, can we stop calling all the fat kids in Little League Big Papi? Good God, every fat kid on every Little League team in America gets nicknamed Big Papi, and I, for one, have had it, Jim. These kids have enough to worry about. Guys trying to throw them out at first from super deep in the outfield on a laser they hit off the wall, you know. They don't hustle to the snack bar quick enough after the game, and they're out of that red slushy flavor. That's a problem, Jim. We're also asking these kids to stand in and take pitches from 46 feet away, and these pitchers have zero control. A lot of these kids pitching have less control than Mike and Indy on payday inside one of those hip urban stores that sells Yeezys. Which reminds me, Mike, the crickets are chirping, the rooster's crowing, and your alarm clock is ringing, my friend, which means it's time for you to wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the 1st of the month. Get up, cash that check and get up, thug. Hopefully you and Chael will be seeing each other at the crossroads very soon. Okay, I don't even know if this next one's a sports take, but Dustin Johnson's stupid, isn't he? I mean, he can't be that stupid because he somehow bagged Paulina Gretzky, but come on, did you see that interview after he won the U.S. Open, Jim? Joe Buck was interviewing him. Dustin Johnson was so unanimated, he made Joe Buck look like he was Dick Vitale. Unbelievable, baby! Dustin Johnson, the diaper dandy of the U.S. Open, incredible performance. Loved your wife's G-string. It was awesome, baby. What do you want to say to the crowd? I want to say thank you to the crowd. I love Pittsburgh. And speaking of guys who could use some more charisma, Jim, I will always remember 2016 as the year that Vic and NoCal decided to start calling into your show as other people. I am way on board with any idea that gets Vic to stop calling in as himself. Hey, Vic, if you want to be on the radio as other people so bad, why don't you get yourself a New York accent, pony up the cash for the airtime, and start one of those Saturday morning radio shows where you give people your crappy advice for how they should bet on sports. Welcome to Betting Lines with Vicky B, the show where I help you bet on sports and take your man's money. Today, I'm going to take a 2-dime player and turn him into a player that used to have 2 dimes. Guaranteed. Some people want to play the big money games. Some people want to play the small money games. Some people can't play any games at all because they followed all the bad advice I gave them last week on these games. What do? You bounce back because it is a marathon, folks, not a sprint. Call me today. I'm going to give you my stone cold, guaranteed lock play of the year free on a recorded message. And just to show you how good Vicky B is, I am going to give you a teaser right now, live on the air, my pick for the 2016 SmackOffs. Guaranteed underdog winner. Bodie and Pearland, plus 1,600. Call me, baby. Thanks, Vicky B. Jim, I got one more pick of my own before we leave. Minus 1,100, Mark in Hollywood has one of those dream catchers hanging from the rearview mirror of his Toyota Yaris right now.
The defending champ, Brad in Corona. Did he do enough to win it again? Where do you put him? Where are you going to slot him? Did he do enough to get his 4th title? This is as close as it has ever been.